Hey, what's up, YouTube? I apologize for this video being a day late. My intentions were to get this out on today, which would have been May 1st, the start of May Day, because it kind of went along with the series that I kind of started when I started talking about Erykah Badu and the ritual that she put on. Yeah, and also the ritual that Jonelle Monet put on for the coronation of Tom Hanks. Let me just go give you a brief rundown. Now, I do have previous videos that does go in detail about Erykah Badu being a witch and her putting on one of the rituals that we're going through now, and that's the Beltane, which is the start of the spring equinox. Um, Actually, it's the start of the Satanic New Year. And Asteria, um, which is a pagan holiday, celebrates the spring equinox. It ushers into a new season as we transition from the old season to the new season, from dark to light. And during the spring equinox, both day and night are equal. They're equal in length, creating a balance and harmony, and this is what they need for their duality. This acts as a midway point as the days grow longer. They get the energy from this as it grows stronger, and it's typically held either the start of it, which is a new moon, I do believe was on either March 20th or the 21st of this year. Actually, it's the 19th. I do apologize for that. And that's a first start of the Aries season. So all this comes to play. So like I said, these people need these power to grow stronger. And I wanted to mention this first because, this gets into what yesterday was. What I was trying to get out there was May Day, which explains May Day. I just put it like that. Because this is one of their most important rituals that they do. I mean, they start off this ritual, as I stated before, as award shows, disguised as being entertainment to us, but they're actually rituals being placed right in front of our face. And one of them that I pointed out, as I stated before, it was the whole coronation of Tom Hanks. I mean, that is where we started this virus as she passed it on. And I'll show you the picture so you can see up there and correlate exactly what I'm talking about. Also, you could go back a video or two and see the video that it's titled "The Coronation of Tom Hanks." I also have another video that ties and connects the dots. I'll leave those links in my description. But let me explain to you what exactly Beltane is. Beltane is an ancient celebration of fertility. Beltane is also the start of their Satanic New Year, which is May Day. Okay? Their ancient tradition celebration of spring, fertility, celebrations of other origins, and I guess ancient in Mesopotamia. All this that they do, orgies and all their sick practices that take place, sacrifices take place during this time. Of course, unseen, but it does take place. Because that's what they need to gain their power. And that's why I've stated it's very important that we keep our energy and we do not give any of our energy to these people. And that's by watching their award shows and being under their spell that they're casting on us. And I know it sounds crazy, I know it sounds silly, but it actually is. And I have actually debunked and shown you how they do this. Now, Erykah Badu is definitely a witch. I mean, she's a self-proclaimed witch, and I'm not just saying that to be rude or to be nasty, because she actually does have a beautiful voice, and she actually is a very good singer. But it's a shame that she's a waste of time, because she sold her soul demonically, and she'll never have her soul back again. So, let me continue explaining on what I was talking about, Beltane. So they do what all these celebrations to celebrate their new year, and they encourage every aspect of fertility, food. That's basically what we do in spring, anyways, which is innocent, but it's on their level. It's on a totally different satanic level. It's also the opposite of, now I may be pronouncing this wrong, but it's Samhain or Samhain, which is Halloween, and that's on their satanic calendar as well. And Samhain or Halloween is the time of reaping. And Beltane is also the celebration of return of the sun, and the planting of the crops, and the rebirth of spring. So it's just a lot of this stuff we do deem as being innocent, and a lot of it is. And so it would make sense that to the normal person, what we grew up, we're going to think that, hey, springtime is fun time. Springtime is flowers and blooming and new life and everything like that. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. But like I said, these satanic devil people, they take it to a whole different level. And here's a picture. She is very dark. She is very demonic. She could have a voice of an angel, but she is definitely a devil. Okay, now let me get it back into May Day. As I was saying, May Day is a part of Beltane. It's a celebration of the seasons changing. It's also, and this is important too, which also correlates with what's going on today, as how they release everybody going back to work, or a soft, getting out of quarantine. Because at one time it used to be to celebrate workers' rights, and right now they changed that into what we call Labor Day. And as I said before, May Day has, of course, ancient pagan festival roots, marking the beginning of summer, as I stated before. And then for that reason, it's primarily celebrated on the northern hemisphere. And I do believe it falls exactly half a year from November 1st. And that's the day after Halloween, as I stated before. This is their part of their calendar. Their earliest May Day celebrations are thought to have occurred during the Roman era, of course. And this is during the time of the Catholic Church gathering up and starting up, So, of course, all this is going to correlate. And these, like I said, I could get into a deep, dark history about what Beltane actually is, because it's coming out as innocent. And it's not. Like I said, we think it's spring bunnies and spring flowers and stuff like that, but they use this type of energy because it's the start of a new Aries moon, and the goddess that they call Flora. And I showed also in Janelle's performance, Janelle Monáe, at the Grammy Award show. And I stated before, they use this entertainment disguise as a entertainment. It's a ritual disguised as entertainment. And and I explained before that the celebrating this pagan goddess, she also subsequently, and you gotta pardon the way I pronounce words. I actually type and I read a whole lot better than I speak, so pardon me, and I have no problem with correcting myself. And like as I said, this was the barrier or the coronation of Tom Hanks. And as I also stated before, May Day is an important date this year because we are dealing with this epidemic and the release of workers. And meaning, I guess they did the soft quarantine lift. And so that again is a part of their control. So it all works in the system. So all of this is part of their deal, is what they're doing here. And I know that we grew up thinking May Day was a fun day, and I do believe that there's a May Day pole that you took a ribbon and you gathered around and you go around the maypole, and there's a whole story behind that, but I'm not going to get into that. I just wanted to drop this quick video to explain exactly and just to conclude, the series of what I had brought up about the Ostaria, please, excuse me, into the Beltane. And I'm going to tell you something. I got a lot of heat from my video about Erykah Badu saying she was a witch. And I took it as, this is something that she self-proclaimed as being. The only thing I did was make a video out of it and put the truth out there and added the truth to it. And here we go into the coronation of the part of when Jonelle passed on the virus to Tom Hanks. And like I said, go back a couple videos and you'll see the video that I did on the coronation of Tom Hanks. And you understand the key word coronation. And also the goddess Flora. So like I said, this concludes the series of the video that I wanted to put out there, and I apologize that it is being loaded a day after the day I wanted to load it on, and that's actually May 1st, because the Beltane actually started the afternoon of April 30th and ended on the afternoon of May 1st. So again, I want to stress this. These people are demons. They're demonic. And we are fighting the same demons. They try to divide us. Their diversion as far as dividing the races, as far as and also dividing the societies as far as middle class, low class, and high class. So they are taking out the middle person, which is the middle class, which I'm pretty sure that almost every American is, because I'm not going to consider anybody really low class, because low class is somebody that is third world, somebody who is living on the street. Low class would be considered somebody who is third world, homeless, living on the street, somebody who is in desperation, like they have no home, no food. That is considered to be poor. And basically, that person would be looking for a handout, and that person would have to be dependent on a system as far as something as a government is concerned. And I do believe that that is part of the plan of what they got is putting in place for this new world order. And I'm pretty sure that the majority of the world the majority of the people in America has gotten their stimulus check. If they do qualify, because they are considered what is middle class. And so I'm not too clear, but my understanding is that they are going to plan on issuing another stimulus check. So I'm saying that when you spread out cheese, a rat's going to grab that cheese. Okay? And this is not going to be for free. Let me reiterate that as far as when I said I'm spreading cheddar out there for the rats to grab, meaning that you're going to get free money and you expect not to get anything in the back, whether that be a vote, as I said, or, of course, it's about power when it comes in. And let me tell you something, it does not, and I'm not going to make this political, because that's not what my channel is about, as far as, Republican, sorry for the editing, Republican or Democrat, red or blue, right, left, because in my opinion, they're all on the same team, and it's us against them. So it's not who we elect, it's who they select. Okay? That's what it's all going to boil down to. That's what it's going to be. That's how it's always been. But we've been playing this game of chess that they're playing, and we're just one of their pawns, and we're part of it. And now that this new world order is going to take place, and I'm hoping and praying that we can stop this, because we do have the ability to stop this. All right? Because we had the control and power at one time. We could get that power and control back again. Okay? So with this being said, a lot of the middle class people, the mom and pop stores, their business are gone. They'll probably never get back to where they were. So the economy is definitely changed since then. This is the whole plan in the beginning. Whether it be depopulation, as far as people dying, as far as businesses losing their money, this is their control that they have gotten control over. So giving you a free check, giving you free money, you're going to keep on looking for handouts. And I do believe that's what they call welfare. And if my history is correct, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I do believe that the welfare system was put in place by Roosevelt. So again, this is not about red, blue, right, left, Republican, Democrat. This is all about them. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's us against them. So I don't know how it's like for your family or what you're going through as far as this pandemic or whatever, is how it's affected you, but I know it has definitely hit hard and hit America hard. The economy will never be the same. Now, on one of my videos, I mentioned about the new 2020 quarter has a fruit bat on it. Now, that's a slap in the face, because China may be in the lead here. As far as, well, we know that they're in lead as far as technology, but they may be the top country when it comes to leading the new world order, where America was number one. They're going to take that place. And I'm sorry for making this video long, 20 minutes into it, but when you're speaking the truth, sometimes you gotta be long-winded about it, okay? So, thank you for watching. please go back to my previous videos. As I mentioned before, I'm going to put the links in the description. And if not, then you could go down my channel list and see the list of the videos that I have that talks about the topics that I brought up. So again, May Day is a very important day for these demonic souls. So, and once again, thank you for watching.